Alright, we'll make this one short and sweet. So, pretty straightforward. I'm guessing that what you want to know, it's a 4-stitch. This is 4 bands turned into 8 strands, and this is 1 band turned into 3. It looks a bit messed up here because it's snapped up there. I don't know how long these will last for a punch up, but they're pretty decent. So there's this method. Alright, this requires, let's see, start with 3. Alright, double it over there, over there. There is actually a simple. Alright, so one twist is enough. This is a 9-peg doll. I made it myself. It's made out of pine. Ooh, sorry, moving out of frame. It's made out of pine, roof and rafters. As you can see, it's done some work. Would probably advise using something a little bit more sturdy. I've near had a few accidents with this tool. Alright, you don't have to have a tool. You can just, I don't have it anymore, but you can just use a nail, yeah, but it hurts your fingers a lot. So, preferable. Right, this is, hang on, this is nowhere near as far as it will go. This thing will go miles. Watch this. Guide dog. So, I'm going to edit this part out anyway. Boom, okay. Ooh, she's tight. She's tight like a tiger. And you see how much strain that's gone under. Yeah. Right. Okay. Sorry, let me move this camera up a bit more. There we go. Right. Okay, so zoom. Give you a look. 1 turn. That's all you need. First band is 3. Alright, because it's a little bit easier to join it into the back of the band. It's a bit easier to join these pieces together with that 1 less in it. Although it does sort of look like that as well. It's a bit of a pain, but anyway. Yes, here we are. Right. Gonna need 200 rubber bands for this, okay? So this will be 50 turns. Right. Okay, 50 turns. Try and get it where you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, awkward little camera. Zoom out a bit. Okay. Right. In. Over. Across. Yes. And then up. And over the top of the nail. Alright, and then this first one won't do it, but after this they tend to jump in. So just be careful you don't pinch anything on the way through. Push that together. There we go. Okay, right. What I'm going to do is this time. There we go. But these will get less tight after they're de-stretched as well, by the way. So this is, they're only this tense now. There we go, up and over. Okay, right. Probably didn't see that, but if you think you've caught the bands from underneath and it's going over the top, just sort of stop, come back down, and then apply a bit of pressure to either side like I'm doing here, and bring it up. There we go. Okay, now alright, push down, push it down, not too far. Right, okay, so this is going to happen, yeah, slipping up, don't worry about it too much, just make sure you push it down at the time, but it's not hard to not catch them, so. Alright, we have to do this 50 times, okay? Alright. This one makes 50, okay? So we'll quickly measure this, make sure we've got enough or not enough. You might have a bigger hand than me or a smaller hand than me. Do your own measurements, so to speak. Okie dokie. Now, so what I'm going to do is, make sure the end touches. Alright, so this is going to be, the little pieces are going between your fingers. 1, 2, 3 is enough. You can do it on the bigger one if you want, but I think it's a bit nicer to have it on the smaller one. It's a bit hard to make them nice and neat on that. These ones a bit more tight, you know. I'm going for those parts there. Alright. Same as before, simple one tie off. Okay. Right, so you don't want this too hard, yeah? One band, one. These ones are soft enough that you'll actually be able to do it with your fingers. Oh, I missed that one, but I miss? Oh yeah, alright, sorry. Down there. Okay. You're going to repeat that 8 times. You're going to end up with something like that. Yep, like I said, just set 3 of them aside. And then we're going to use these top ones here. Stretch them up with the tool. Yes, and they're going to go up and around the top of the thing, and these bottom ones are going to do the same. So, and it's a little bit tricky, but you get through it. And once again, this is the quick and easy way. If you want to quickly just throw these together, this so far I've only been doing this for about 20 minutes. Just make sure not to break anything. Gotcha. All right. Get you out of the way, little pin. Okay, hold it nice and tight. Pull the end out. And you've really got to stretch it to do this. You've really got to stretch it to do this. So Just keep going side to side until you've walked it all the way over. There we go. Alright, keep that little tool in there. See what I've done there? Just grab the very end ones that we only tied one band less. Okay? Top. Over the top. Over the top. Over the top. Okay. I'm going to go to the one to the left. I'm going to grab the one below it immediately. And you're going to flick it over. Okay? Right. Now. Let's go to the one next to it. Okay, so you see what I've done there? Alright. Alright, so all I've done is I've taken the band from there and I went sideways with it. Okay, after looping the bottom of this one over a standard loop, tied that in as we normally do, and then all the ones that we can't tie off, we take one off and we move them one to our right. Then we grab the one that was to our right and we loop it. Alright, leaves us with one more. Okay, this last one. Make sure you don't lose this last one. This last one's important. There. Turkey, grab that bottom one from underneath. Now, nice and tight, right? Yes, so I hope you've all got that. So he said basically we just took the flat end and we weaved it straight into the open end of the front half, and then we took each corresponding weave from say here, moved it to there, and then pulled this one up and over it, and then moved that one to there, up and over, moved there, up and over. All right, and we're left with this final little piece here, right? So how did I do this last time, if I remember rightly? We do a couple of methods really. You can use one of these. This, so just you can use one of these. You basically just put it in, Right, but I wouldn't want to use that. I would rather use something a bit more sturdy. Maybe one of these. Alright. Through your band. Okay. Yes. Through the band. There. Alright. If you do use a piece of wire like this, make sure you tuck it in properly. You don't want it to catch you on the fingers. Alright, but just all the way around. So we can't go anywhere else. We put pliers. Can use a bit of string too, if you haven't got wire available. Alright, yes. Make sure to get that facing inwards so you don't stab yourself in the finger with it, because that would be horrible. Okay. Right, that ain't coming off now. Stuff like that will hurt your hand. So I advise, if you're going to use something like this, really crush it in. You can use a bit of string. Okie dokie. Now, here's where we are. Right. So, the last, most simplest little bit. Anyway, look, I fucked one up, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now just grab 6, make it easier on ourselves on the way back round. 6. It's going to be all 3 at a time. once you've adjusted the little finger spaces properly, you'll be left with this. You wear it however you want to wear it. A little disclaimer, I will take no responsibility for how this information is used. It's for educational purposes only. Yeah, all that other stuff. Have fun, guys. Enjoy.